Shirohoshi, or Weeping Hoshi, as Luffy calls her. She was in her room, locked in the room, because she's the youngest of his kids that became Neptune. But she's like, also very important. She is Poseidon, the ancient weapon Poseidon, so she's able to control all the sea kings in the ocean. And he calls to her, and he calls to what she says. Like she was able to pull the Noah away. The Noah is a big ass ship that was gonna land on, people. But then she called the fishermen, or not the fishermen, the sea kings, and then they came and grabbed the boat and got the fuck away. But she was gonna get taken by, Vanderdecken. He wanted her as a wife. Luffy had to go save her, And Luffy was like, you gotta get out of this, castle, girl. You gotta see like your kingdom and not be scared. And she was like, no, I don't want to. But then, she ended up following Luffy. But then, they captured her, and then Luffy had to fight to get her back. She was one of those princesses that Luffy saved. And she, like I said, she's one of the ancient weapons. She's key to the story. She's just some girl, but not really. That's what some people thought. And then the Sea Kings start pulling the fucking ship. They found out that she's the ancient weapon called Poseidon. Strength of Shirohoshi, though, is a 70%. Speed is a 74. And durability is a 72, and then a 75 for endurance. 71 for intelligence, and a 72 for experience. 65 for close skills, and then a 95 for range skills. And then 75 for recoup, and then a 96 for her hacks. Overall power score is a 76.5. And that's for Weeping Hoshi, Shirohoshi. She wasn't a combatant. She was somebody that Luffy had to save. Even, Vivi has like better, those kind of feats than her. But like, since she's an ancient weapon, like, who could like technically or in theory like be very, dangerous, because she can control those sea kings. These things are big beasts that lie underwater. She could like capsize ships and all kinds of extra stuff. But that is Shirohoshi, by having the because she can hear the Sea King's thoughts and tell them, what she wants them to do. But be cool on the corner.